Picture this, the year is 2013, Harlem Shakers all over the internet, Beyonce reunited Destiny's Child at the Super Bowl, and Flappy Bird is taking over every single person's phone around the world. Also in 2013, I decided to quit my job at McDonald's and become a full-time filmmaker at the ripe old age of 21. Yep, some might say that I was on that hashtag grindset mindset before you were even born. Nowadays, more than ever, I have seen more and more young people wanting to get into entrepreneurship, self-employment, you know, the regular working job, that's not for them. But now they have extreme levels of success that they want to achieve. You know, they want to have the Lambo, the mansion, and for whatever reason, being weirdly obsessed with Dubai. I don't know about you, but my fair skin wouldn't last one single second in Dubai, I can tell you that much. But yeah, kids now are really chasing self-employment life thanks to the landscape of social media. I think a lot of people glamorize what self-employment is actually like and they showcase the unrealistic side of things. The formula for these kind of videos that I've seen online goes as follows. Phase 1. Convince gullible idiots that you are really rich by fake flexing online. Step 2. Sell them a course with a whole bunch of information that they can find online for free. Step 3. There is no step 3. Those are the 2 steps. I don't understand how people can fall for these scams, but yet here we are. Yet it blows my mind that it's 2025 and there are still kids online falling for these scams left, right, and center. And today I want to explore the wasteland that is this on social media. But before we get into that, press subscribe, because for every subscriber we get, another kid bankrupts their parents over a pyramid scheme that they are certain is the next big thing. So here we are, folks. Here we are in phase 1. This is the type of content that you're going to see that's going to pull on those heartstrings, you know, get you in with your emotions. It's this weird crossover of motivational and flexing content, and it is really preying on the emotion that, oh, you're 21 and you're not doing enough in your life? Bro, you don't have a mansion? You're so far behind, dog. You need to get in on my course. That's how all these videos start. It's crazy to me that kids are actually falling for this kind of shit. Like, I do feel for the younger generation that has to deal with these bozos online and make them feel like they're not far enough in life at the age of 21. Hey, you're 21. You're 21. You have all the time in the world. You don't need to be a millionaire in general. Just enjoy your life. And to make this fair on myself, for every one of these videos that I'm sharing with you, I have to share the comment section because they are getting absolutely cooked in the comment section. I'm glad there are people out there that still have some sense about them and want to roast these people online. You know what? Bring back shame. Bring back shame. That's what we need to do. You just need to be humbled a little bit. You need to get to your 30s and look back at this cringy content that you made in your early 20s and think to yourself, ugh, probably wasn't a good idea to do that. And I would know. I went through a phase where I thought I was like the business genius that I was, yet I was making music videos for like $500. I was nowhere near going to Dubai. I don't think I even knew what Dubai was. I like how this guy got ratioed with this comment, filming corny reels at the game, and it's got 10,000 likes, and his video only got 4,500 likes. Man, that must hurt so much. I would delete my social media if I got ratioed that hard when I'm trying to be serious and I'm trying to sell a product to people. But this is how it all starts. It's like the hook to get people in, you know, it's like trying to show off that you're doing better than everyone else and you have the secret. You see what I mean with Dubai? This one's like me explaining to bro when we hit legacy income, we buy flip phones, disappear to Dubai, and drive supercars. What kind of message are you trying to portray? I have no fucking idea what you're trying to do with this message. And yeah, here we go. This comment, why is it always Dubai? Yeah, I want to know that. I think it's like some weird thing where it's like it has the highest percentage of billionaires in the world, so they think that's where all the money is or some shit. But hey, here's a crazy thing for you. If you're in a developing country, you probably have billionaires in your country as well. I do like this exit strategy though, because they're like, hey, we scammed a lot of people out of their money with something that the SEC is definitely coming after us for, and we're facing serious jail time. So we need to buy flip phones. We need to go to a different country, get some fake passports, and good as new, baby. Right out into the sunset with my Lamborghini. The whole premise of this video is I kind of want to showcase the different levels of entrepreneurship that people are perceiving today at 21 as to what I perceived it as at 21. When I was 21, there was no Gary V's and there was no Grant Cardones, there was no Andrew Tate, there was none of that stuff. It was just me realizing, hey, maybe working a job isn't for me. Maybe doing creative shit is what I want to do. And then someone decided to pay me for it one day, and I thought to myself, you know what? This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. But it's interesting to see like the warped sense of reality. These kids are like, well, if when I become self-employed, I'm going to have a mansion. I'm going to have a Lamborghini. I'm going to retire my parents. You know what? I'll give it that to them. You know, they want to be charitable. They want to retire their parents, because if I had all this money in the world, if I had tens of millions of dollars and I was in high school, I would just buy the school and burn it down. But hey, I guess I'm just not that charitable of a guy. Stressing at 15 so I can chill at 20, bro. This is the other thing that I've noticed with these videos. They're just like, I want to escape the rat race. Dude, the rat race hasn't even begun with you. What are you fucking talking about? Man, Rat Race, what a movie. I'm definitely showing my age in this video. One of the comments is, just beat your shit, bro. Also insane that this dude wants to chill at 20. He's like, yeah, I'm going to retire at 20. You're going to have a midlife crisis by the time that you're 30. I actually really want to see that. I want to see if these people actually become successful and they retire at 20. I want to see what their lives are like at 30. There needs to be a documentary made about that. It'd be fascinating to see. Also, this is another common trait that I have been seeing with these videos. Is like this one here saying like, 8 months ago, I was in a college classroom. Now I have my dream cars and crib at 19. A lot of these videos are always like, hey, I'm a college dropout, you know, I got fired from all of my jobs and I couldn't do this and that, but now look at me, now I'm successful. For whatever reason, people are really obsessed with the come up. People really love the come up story. And it's like, hey, you can come from like a affluent family and do well for yourself. And it can just be that. Yeah, see, the top comment in this video is like, no, you don't. You're another cookie cutter grifter. I know the house you're at, Lamau. Drop the address. Drop it. Let us know. Let us know where the rented Airbnb is. I want to know. I remember seeing a girl make a TikTok a while ago now. She's from LA, and she was like, oh, it blows my mind that people fall for these scams, because I work in the film industry and I know these mansions that they're renting out on Peerspace and Airbnb, they're like $100 an hour. And then they go there and they film their content promoting their course. And then they go back to their 1-bedroom apartment that they are definitely stressing for to pay rent the next month. But yeah, she was just basically saying, I thought this was common knowledge, and it's not. And I'm here today, hopefully tell you all that this is the common course with most of these things. It's like these people are just renting their shit. It's not real. They don't actually own it, okay? And this is where we enter phase 2 of it, okay? You've got people in, you've got them interested, and now you're going to send them to your course that you're going to sell to them, right? That's how all of these video formats go. And sorry, this video right here, this just screams pyramid scheme to me. He's talking about how at the age of 18, he was making $700 a week. And now, 1 year later, he paid 400 grand in commission. And now he gets to travel the world, and he built a team of 300 people. That literally is like the definition of a pyramid scheme. Also, how are people falling for that? You really believe someone in the world went from making $700 a week as an apprentice on a job site in the construction world to making like millions of dollars the next year? Like that's fucking insane, right? Like I'm not the only one that thinks that this is absolutely insane. This person commented, anything is possible when you make stuff up. I know, like for me in my industry in film, if I told people, hey, I went from making 60K a year doing freelance filmmaking to making 600 grand the next year, everyone's going to be like, bullshit. How did you manage to do that? Yet somehow when these kids do it, people just fall for it somehow. I don't understand. Warwick, how do you know that this guy is selling a pyramid scheme? Because in this video right here that I also found on his page, he shows off this product. You know what this product is? Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? It's a pyramid scheme. Also, I'm not going to bore you with the context of this video, but this video is basically how this guy is like a day in the life of like a millionaire, multi-millionaire, and it's him just hanging out with his friends and working out. Do you really think that's how it works? Actually, you know what? I will give it to him. Because that's how it works for billionaires. Remember, there's no ethical billionaires. Join me in my socialist group, buy my socialist course, and we can burn down all the billionaires in the world. And this is where we get into the really interesting part of the video, because it's very obvious by now that these people are using similar tactics, similar wording and everything to sell whatever shitty course that they're trying to get out to the world. Because after spending a couple of days diving down this rabbit hole, absolutely destroying my algorithm for your entertainment, so for the least you could do is actually give this video a like. I'd really appreciate it, because then I have to go back and fix my algorithm. Anyways, the point is, after looking at all these videos for a few days, a pattern came up. And the pattern was the same videos, bar for bar. People scamming others through a course also didn't have any original ideas when it came to their content. Shocking, I know. But these people are clearly in the same group chats, the same Discord groups and whatever it may be. And they're all saying, hey, just copy and paste this, just copy and paste that, which is just a clear sign of a pyramid scheme. It's a clear sign of an MLM. That's what all these people do. They're like, hey, just copy and paste this, change a couple of these words, bada bing, bada boom, you'll get people to buy your product. They're one and the same here, folks. The call is coming from inside the house. And it's very sneaky, the tactics that they use to sell their courses, much like MLMs. It's not like, hey, buy my course. It's join my community, sign up for my school. It's like, why would I trust anyone that clearly was a high school dropout and shit at their own work? It's like, why would I trust you to educate me? All right, I feel like that's something that I don't want to be associated with at all. I remember months ago I saw this video come up of this girl who was trying to sell her own digital products, and she showed that she didn't make any money, but then decided in June that she was going to create a course telling people how to sell their digital products, and that's when she started making money. It's so funny to me that she just outed herself like that. She's like, yeah, I don't know anything. I'm not successful at this, but I managed to scam people out of their hard-earned money.
You live once and you're wasting it working for somebody else. You're wasting it consuming everyone else's content. Come and live life the way you want to live it. I will teach you how to do it. I'm 22 years old. I've achieved it for myself, and I've achieved it for many guys before, and I can do the same for you. This is not a sales pitch. It's just an opportunity. You know what? The first step is to join my school. Break that negative cycle. Click the button. Stop being so scarce-minded and holding onto your money like a squirrel. Join my school. I will see you in there. Get some nature, get some sunshine, and I'll see you soon.
I love this comment here. If you're so successful, why don't you fix your teeth? And then the one below that is, all right, Bugs Bunny. These kids are getting fucking cooked alive. Someone said, shut up, twink. Man, I'm sweating with how funny this is. But yeah, we need to bring back shame. We need to show these kids that this shit is cringe. You're clearly just trying to scam people. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Something really interesting that I find about this content is these kids are convinced that they have cracked the code and everybody else is asleep at the wheel. They're like, no, guys, I can become a millionaire in 2 months. Trust me. And again, it's just showing unrealistic things, because it's like, hey, if you feel like people were able to be able to crack this code, don't you think everyone would have done it by now? I don't know, man. So how does this all relate to me and my self-employment journey? Well, I just celebrated being self-employed for 12 years now, which is really cool, also kind of scary, but mostly pretty cool, I would say. I feel like I've done a lot of cool things in my life, things that I'm pretty proud of, things I'm really grateful for. One thing that I have not been able to achieve, though, is becoming a millionaire, buying a Lambo and a mansion. Maybe if I sell a TV show or a movie to Netflix, or get a comedy special, which is a plug for you to follow me on Instagram because, hey, I'm a stand-up comedian. You should come see me perform sometime. But the thing I'm most proud of is the fact that I've been able to make a livable wage for the last 12 years. Has it been hard sometimes? Absolutely. But for the most part, I've been very fortunate. I've been able to keep a roof over my head and food on the table through something that I genuinely love to do. And I think that's what kids are missing these days. They are really missing the point of what being self-employed is and what entrepreneurship is. It's just like, hey man, just find something that you like to do. And most importantly, get people to pay you for the thing that you want to do. That's what you got to figure out. Okay? It's as simple as that. It's probably more simple than creating like a scammy course and a Discord group and also that other shit. And honestly, I think that's kind of where I want to leave it at. I know this video has been kind of all over the place because it's been really hard to concisely see the points that I want to get across, simply because this is a massive topic. And I think the larger topic is here, if I'm trying to be all serious and whatnot at the moment here, is kids are falling for these dumb red pill shit online. And oh, would you look at that, a guy that works in the arts is left leaning. Surprise, who would have thought? But kids these days are falling for these scams more than ever, and I think we need to do a better job. Parents, you need to do a better job of monitoring what the fuck your kids are consuming, because they are posting this cringy shit without you knowing, and now the internet has to shame them online to a point where they delete all of their social media and then they get a regular job. Maybe that's the lesson that we need to be taught here. You know, maybe it's not that serious. Maybe we should just keep shaming them, keep insulting them in the comments so they delete all their social media. That's what we should do. That's the type of world that I want to live in. But hey kids, if you're watching this and you're part of this content world, put the phone down and pick up the controller and just play some Fortnite. All right? This is the only time that I'll say it. Let kids be kids, all right? Anyways, thanks for watching another Ramblings of a Madman video. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.